Well. And I don't even have that camera working. Good grief. I don't know where we're going today. It's Saturday. Welcome to the Jack Dragon Cave, and it's damaged state though it may be. We are up and going, and we're gonna, you know, what are we gonna do tonight, Pinky? What are we gonna do tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every night. Stream DDO. Yeah, I can't do Brain. I don't know. It was an attempt. Why not? So here we are. I got the back cam is not in service for some reason. Let's see if we can. I think it's because Neutral tried to hack my stream. That's what it is. You know, if you're gonna hack the stream, at least help make things work. You know, that's a. Let's see. Do we have back cam now? Yeah, we're getting there. Come on. I think I can. I think it changed IP addresses again. Let's see here. 85. Yeah, well, that's probably not the one. Let's see if we can get this going again. Properties. Yeah. That's what it is. I see it right there. Okay, activate. Droid cam. Activate. There we go. So now you see lights and monitors and madness and but it's Saturday. I've actually got to play some DDO today. I had no other engagements. You know how rare that is that I have a Saturday with nothing else on the agenda? You say madness. Well, thank you, Lunar Rose. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's just, but however, this beautiful setup just need to remove human in it. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, hey, I can do that. Hang on a second. Give me a moment. Let's see here. Okay, Barry, you're on. Yeah, here we go. No, just you can fill in for me. It'll be just right here. Yeah, okay. There we go. And let me introduce you to your new host for the day. Here we go. Okay, come on. Make something happen. Just, you know. What do you mean? You don't have the script? What do you mean? You given everything. What? All right, no, we'll get back to your support station, okay? This is if you're not gonna be with the program, you can't be on the program, okay? That's just, you know, you try and give these guys a chance, and you know they work for nothing but honey, you know. But still, okay. Sorry, you try and train them, and they let you down. Oh, the shirt on Barry? Yeah. He's got a tie and his shirt. I make them. It's mine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my Dragon Galaxy shirt. Yeah, it's a Galaxy Dragon. Yep. So I'm posing for this camera when you're seeing me over there. So yeah, there we go. Feel like I'm trying on shoes. Okay. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll let Kermit sit in at some point. Again, you know, Kermit loves your videos too, Lynn Rose. I don't know why. You know, you'd think, you know, with the frog thing, he'd be more about, you know, Voodoo or somebody else that has frog stuff, but no, he likes yours especially. So, and then Bernice likes Clarice. I don't know why. She's maybe because they both cuss like sailors. I don't know if that might be it. I don't know. I'm having a problem with Moonbeam again tonight, and I think I've figured out that there's something it wants me. I'm going to reset my credentials. Might have to refresh the page. It keeps saying resend verification email at some point in here. And I don't know why it's saying that. Let's go to Moonbeam profile. No, I don't want that. I don't want to leave the realm. Nope, I don't need anything on billing. There's definitely been no payout information for Moonbeam yet. Okay, so let's go back to settings. Nope, it's profile. Oh, I have a referral program. I did not realize that. If you're interested in Moonbeam, I'm gonna put this out there. And streaming to Moonbeam. Not that you should leave Twitch, because Twitch, has, well, right now Twitch has a much better, what would you call it, affiliate program than Moonbeam. But, you could multi-stream. Here you go. Here's a link to check out Moonbeam. And I don't know why that... Okay, that's fine, Axel Chat. You don't have to keep changing my name. Just do it once. Okay, we're going to close that. Got lots of... Oh, there's Nonner Dragon. Yep. We got to watch a very, very touching documentary about John Candy today. And it was beautiful to watch. I've always felt very sad about his passing so young. He was like 43 years old. This was back in 94. So yeah. Oh my goodness. So very sad. And anyway, talked about some of his early life, and I'm going to actually switch cameras now since I'm talking, and we can actually look like we're having conversation and we were watching a John Candy documentary. It was wonderfully done. It just, of course, it ends very sadly because he died when he was 43 years old. And, finding out that his father died when he died on, John Candy's dad died on Halloween, which was in 1950. No, 1955. No, 1950. No, wait a second. It would have been 1955, right? Yeah. Which was John Candy's 5th birthday. I can't imagine growing up with that. We have had some sad things in our lives, but Nonner Dragon and I, but to have your father pass on your childhood birthday, that's something else entirely. And so anyway, I don't think there's an anyway in there, but okay, we're good. This needs to be off. I don't know why that one's even on. Okay, so let's go to, let's have, how do I not have that up the way it's supposed to be? Okay, so it's Saturday. We got most of our news out on Thursday. And like I said, we did some gaming today, but let's just check real quick. Quack. It's fun. I haven't had a single thing to drink today, or any other kind of, what would you call it? Influential chemicals? No, I don't do that. So why am I the way I am? Because, all right, Doug Glandauer finished with DDO stream. Let's see who else is. Oh, we've got to do some really cool shout outs today because we've got some things going on in the DDO community that need to be shouted out. First and foremost, Tavern Tales, Troy at Tavern Tales, celebrating his birthday today with a 12-hour stream. Make sure you stop by our good friend Troy from Tavern Tales. Say hello. Get in on one of the many raffles going on over there.
As you open the first valve, the pipes in
What's
the
that twerking panda? Oh my god. I think my eyes, I can't unsee that.
The machinery itself begins to shudder.
Yeah, I don't want to see any DDO twerking. It's unsettling. It really, really is unsettling. So Troy from Tavern Tales, happy birthday, my friend. And yeah, we ordered some. Okay, if you don't already know, it's not I don't have a Jeep, so it doesn't have anything to do with the Jeep thing. Go to the free cam. But I have ducks all over the setup here. Is this coming out right? Yeah, okay, good. So, you know, when I first did my Voodoo Spice picture of all the stuff I've gotten from Voodoo, you know, there's this, there's mugs, you know, there's that, there's the Jackass Joes, there's the 20-sided die made by Irina Elf. Make sure and check out Irina Elf. I've got her Facebook. I've got the lapel pin, of course, the black mug. But I wanted, you know, when I was taking the picture of this, I wanted to make sure I had my ducks in a row. So yeah, there was that. And then I've got more ducks, you know, and more ducks and more ducks. I think is that all the ducks? Well, except for the ducklings of doom in the dice container and the other duck next to them. But we've got even more ducks on the way. So, yeah, more ducks are incoming. Dragon ducks. I don't know if you've ever seen dragon ducks, but when they get here, they'll be part of the show for sure. They'll be part of the background, part of the scenery. Didn't have ducks last year. No, you didn't, but I did. They were here. So, no, we didn't have. So, yeah. So we were giving out ducks at Halloween, okay? And we were the hit of the neighborhood. We were, you know, we were the duck people. We were yeah. I didn't wear a costume. It wasn't anything like that, but we gave out ducks. And, you know, when you give out squeaky ducks, you know, whether it's Batman or Wonder Woman or even something, just, you know, uplifting message that Jesus loves you. So yeah, we had them for 2 years. So we became the duck house. And then we didn't have them for a year. and they were wanting ducks. Yeah, so where's the ducks? Give me the ducks. I want a duck. So and I missed the pirate ducks. Yeah. I have this cool little duck set that, you know, is little duck, cutie duck, right? Cute little duck. And then mimic duck. You didn't know a duck could be a mimic, did you? Well, it could. It's this would be for the Halloween mimic duck. So, all right. Enough about me. What do you think about me? Okay. Enough of me talking about me. What do you think of me? Okay, here we go. There's nothing new in Staff Tracker. We can see if there's anything that says what's new in the forums. Anything interesting? Nope, just looking at dual wield stuff. You know, we had the Lamania. I don't know if anybody has any feedback on the Lamania. I saw some of it but it was about raid loot, and I haven't been in a raid in weeks. So, I mean, channel's been raided. I've been very, very grateful for all the raids to the channel, but as far as me jumping into a DDO raid, it hasn't happened in quite a while. I did get on yesterday thinking, yeah, I'm going to try and see if there's any raids, but none of my guildies were in, so I decided to go run some night revels and try and finish out night revels. That's really about it. Remember this, where are you? Home. Oh, I don't have to go there. I've got this one. News. So remember to get your DDO bonus days is Champion Hunter Week, so there's special stuff on sale at the Champion Hunter in the Hall of Heroes. That's not always there, so go check it out. See if there's anything you need. And then, of course, our regular sales, our coupon is YOINK! YOINK! Y-O-I-N-K. YOINK is the other way you can say it, you know, if you're, you know, if you tend to speak that way. YOINK. To get a free jeweler's toolkit. I guess that's if you're going to yoink the jewel out of the socket, then that's why they gave it a yoink. But you got 20% off on Astral Shard, Sentence toolkits, jeweler's toolkits, and loot boosts through Thursday, right? And then Friday is Halloween. Oh, sorry. I get carried away sometimes. I might be just a bit dramatic. I don't know. And that's about it for news. What's news with you? Okay, so what else was there? We got a couple of things that we could, not nearly as joyous as Troy's birthday, but first, Voodoo brought attention to something that one of our DDO friends, Top Hat Toe Lab, is going through with his vision. Please say a prayer, send good thoughts. Send some supportive words to Top Hat Toe Lab that the surgery that he's going to have to get to try and address the vision problems going through is successful, and that we're all supportive of him, and you know, we're thinking of him and wish the very best of outcomes. The other one, less physical but still, you know, important lifestyle wise, Nimvind is having, you know, some life-changing employment stuff. So you can send some good thoughts to Nimvind if you're out in the San Diego, I think it's San Diego area. No, San Francisco. I don't remember where. I thought, yeah, right, San Francisco area. Hey, if you know anything that's available that Nimvind could do, send him a note. Nimvind Dirge Singer. And if you got something else you want us to, you know, let people know about, I think Harley Freebird had some stuff that was coming up here soon. Look at his channel. Let's do some shout outs for these folks, because I don't know if we can do, it's a Top Hat Toe Lab. I think that, is that right? Yeah. He streamed before. We got actually some, do we have something from? Oh, that's just shout out. I wonder if there is any visual of Sid playing.
You're gonna drown.
Well, while you're down there on the boat, go ahead and clip that. Clip that. I'm serious. I'll tag Jerry in it.
You'll have to highlight it later. It's already gone past the clipping time.
Oh, okay. I'll try to figure out how to do that.
At least I think so.
I'll try to figure out how to do that. I'm not sure how to do it, so I'll figure it out.
Cool.
I imagine I can highlight it and then.
I didn't realize that Top Hat was. I remember Voodoo had said he had Top Hat had. Whew. Woo, reset. Okay, I remember Voodoo said that he had been a streamer before. So yeah, look up and you know, shout some encouragement at our friend Top Hat Toe Lab. He's going through the thing with the vision, and of course Nimvind. VSO Nimvind. Okay, remember this is Nimvind. You don't know what you're gonna get.
And before you say, why don't you try Monster
Hunter
Wilds or World or Monster Hunter Japanese 69 Gelatin Girl E-Girl Sex Simulator 5969 2025?
Yeah,
well, it's because
I don't
the
have that
combat
version.
in that game sucks. It's so stiff. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, ever since the 2023 version, we've come to expect more out of that game. And okay, like I said, we have fun with our friend. And then well, oh yeah, we did Tavern Tales, right? Top Hat Toe Lab, who did actually have a stream, right? And let's see here, Nimvind. That's the only things I've heard of. If you know of anything else, let us know. Let us know if we can be, you know, supportive of you and something else going. Oh yeah, Harley Freebird. So Harley Free. Yeah. Freebird. Gray Fox, welcome in. How are you? What's your day been like? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's great for you. Hope your Saturday is fun.
All dressed. Let's try that. I'm not sure what that is. I've never tried it. And some maple cookies. Ooh,
Ooh, I like maple
those
cookies.
are good.
We have some of those in the
I heard of
fridge.
them. I got another friend that she gets them, eats them on the Skype with me.
So good. So good.
Ooh, thank you.
Cool, cool,
Also got
cool.
some gum. She said
What
it
else?
tastes like soap. I have to try it out. I don't know.
No soap gum. Don't do it, Harley. It's a trap.
And some Smarties and some Swedish berries.
I've tried the Smarties. They don't work. They don't help. They taste okay, but they don't really help. I think it's a misnomer. Yeah. It's one of those marketing ploys. Hey, Trilogy, how are you? Thank you for the cheer, my friend. What's new with you? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, okay. My screen went black in front of me, and it's because DDO is loading. So, yeah. I've been having some issues with some other stuff here. Let's see if Touch Portal has decided it wants to work today. I got my feelings that it's not. Because for some reason, one tablet updated to a newer version than my computer supports. Okay. Thank you very, very much for the cheer. I appreciate that so very much. And my computer's making me look like Max Headroom in my... No. My camera smartphone. So maybe that, I don't know if you're seeing that in the stream, but it's kind of comical. I have all the other stuff slowed down. No, I don't. I just thought I did. That did not slow down this one computer at all. All right, so let me do that real quick while the game is loading. What's going on with y'all today? Saturday. Well, here in the JackDrag0n cave, we are surrounded by a weather cell that, because of our proximity to, I guess, this large body of water, a stone's throw away, you know, it kind of forms a protective dome, and that's okay for the most part, but it stays humid around here because, you know, it's a lake. And when we get rain all around us, or either it all settles in on the lake and close surrounding the shores, or it just goes all around. Dog on lap and watching DD. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate you hanging in here. What kind of dog we got? We love dogs here in the JackDrag0n cave. If you don't already know, I've tried to have my grand dogs on the stream when they will come up here. And because I have some really beloved dogs. We actually I haven't had my neighbor's dog on, but we have sat our neighbor's dog for weeks and weeks at a time. Palm, oh! One of our first family dogs was a Palm. Yep, by the name of Skipper. So Skipper was with us for, oh goodness, at least 6 years. And when we moved to our big house in '95, the yard was more than I could manage, so we hired a yard crew, and they were notorious about leaving one of the gates open, and Skipper got out, and he got into a fight with another dog. And it was sad. Spartacus, I love it. That's great. I love, you know, is it Spitz? Yeah, I had a neighbor who had a Spitz. So Spitz and Palms remind me of each other, and they're just these fluff balls built around these chicken wire frames for the most part. And so, yeah, they're just big balls of fluff, and yeah, they can be they can be very loving, or in the one case of Skipper, our daughter, who was 4 or 5 at the time, and no, she wasn't even that old. No, this was before, yeah. So this was in 90. Yeah, she could have been a 4. So anyway, she had the dog like held down and was like tapping his head with the heel of a shoe, and it may have been, but the dog did not respond in any way mean to her. And when an adult came in the room and saw what was happening, the dog looked up and Then the Donner Dragon said, "Run!" So, the dog finally had permission to take off and protect, get away from the shoe child. Yeah. So I know she feels bad about it now, but Skipper was such a good dog. We've been very fortunate to have had some very good dogs, at least a couple, as the kids grew up. I always had, practically always had dogs in the house growing up, and everything from black labs to toy fox terrier to my mutt, who was a cocker spaniel dachshund mix, who was so red, of course his name had to be Heinz. So yeah, and Heinz was the Lothario of the neighborhood. Okay. Yeah, had him for at least a dozen years. Yeah, something like that. 13 years, I think. Okay, so that one's not going to work. We're going to jump in this, see if this fades into the game. We're going to jump back into Thrane and do some night revels if anybody's interested. I've got a level 31, and but I can go down to level 21 if anybody's closer to that range. So if 21, we'll be doing level 26. At 31, I'd like to do level 39 for max XP. I still got some that I haven't run on the level 31. I think I've run all of them on the level 21. And so we're on Thrane, doing some night revels. If you're interested, 1 ingredients, 1 XP, come join. Let me know. You can reach out to me here in the stream. Just let me know if you want to whisper it. If you want to just, I will either be on JackDrag0n or I can be on Skynar, whichever one. I've been watching more TV than usual, and we're talking about streaming TV, right? Does anybody remember when we had no ads on streaming TV? Well, we got them now. I don't know if it's as bad as regular digital TV but good grief. The medical ads or the medicine ads are enough to drive me to distraction. So I've decided I'm going to start naming characters in DDO after drugs that are advertised, after pharmaceuticals that are advertised on TV. So, and I've already got one. Which one was it? Is it Skylyta or something? Skyplita? Anyway, Sky something. So I'm going to start looking up these prescription meds and naming tunes in game after them. So if you see some kind of hey, I heard that name before. Where did I see it? Yeah, I'll actually probably make the last name the name Sky Rizzy. There we go, Sky Rizzy, and that one's for psoriasis. So I think that's I'm gonna make psoriasis the last name. So we'll have Sky Rizzy psoriasis. So you'll have this. I wonder if I can get some kind of sponsorship for this. Yeah, that's it. I can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm going to run a tune for 2 hours in DDO named after your, if you'll, hey, how about some sponsorship money? Yeah. What do you think? Think we can get away with that, folks? Oh my gosh. Yep. And then there'll be the ones for, incontinence and for, yeah. We can have some fun with it. What do you say? Everybody, bring a pharmaceutical name to the game. Well, oh my gosh. Sky Rizzy, yeah. We could actually make Sky Rizzy now. What would Sky Rizzy? Sky Rizzy would be they should all be alchemists, right? So we'll do that. We'll make it a specialist. They'll all be alchemists. Yeah. And I don't know, what's a good race for alchemist? I don't know. Ooh, doing a Ladrin. No, alchemists are intelligence, right? Let's go back. I have not played an alchemist. Stats. The important stat is high intelligence. See, intelligence is a dump stat for me in real life. So, okay, let's see. 2 drow. Drows are dark. Yeah, these dark. Because I don't think is there what other than drow. Does Dragonborn? Dragonborn doesn't get anything to intelligence. No. No. Strength and charisma. Gnomes. Gnomes get intelligence. Yeah. So we could go gnome. There we go. Get 20. Get that to there. And of course, we got to have some con. Try and get out of the negs here. I just try and get out of the negs for the most part. Maybe a little bit of boost to wisdoms for better spot. Because I am going to class this one into Splash Mountains. Gnomes, yeah. King Super Smack. How are you? What have you been working on today? Anything in DDO? Something else, perhaps? Do you stream anything other than DBO, King? And don't lie to me. I'll find out. No, I'm just kidding. Check out. Let's see what King's doing.
What is BBIAB?
Be back in a bit.
Be back in a bit.
Conduct.
That would make sense.
I got a quarterstaff.
Okay, get this going here.
Looks like a pretty good staff, so I think I'll hang on to it.
Alright, dress will be next.
There we go. No DDA busy take. Oh, spooktacular! Woo, woo. Nice. Let's see here. Copy this. I don't know why it keeps changing my. No, don't close out of. Oh, I just did that. Oh, which command? Oh, my VSO. That's actually made through StreamerBot. So if you're familiar with StreamerBot, it is an add-in, a local bot for OBS. I'm pointing over there, like y'all can see that my OBS is over there. I mean, you wouldn't know that OBS is over there unless you saw the back cam, you know. See, OBS is right here. This is all my OBS stuff. There's my audio. Here's my preview and my production screen. Here, maybe you can see better through the free cam. No, free cam. So yeah. So there's OBS. And then come down to this monitor where I'll bring up StreamerBot. Then StreamerBot powers. I mean, it's got all my commands. Nope, that's not what I want. Action cues, actions. So here we'll see this VSO is actually a command. It really is a command. I'm not joshing you. Where is it though? I got to look at the screen. Okay, so visual shout out. It does this command over here, which is actually in, I think this is actually made in C#, but it's got all these other arguments here. So StreamerBot does all this behind the scenes, and it actually runs on my computer rather than running in the cloud. So that's how we get VSOs or visual shoutouts, is through StreamerBot. StreamerBot's free. I choose to support them with the Patreon because it's basically a single person developer, but it ties into OBS very well. And there's more things that I can do with it than I know to do. And one of the things I'm doing is trying to learn some C# so I can actually create some of my own stuff or tweak some of the stuff that's there. And so, and you can do that. It supports, right now it supports Twitch and YouTube and Trovo and Kick. I got to figure out how to get it to support Moonbeam and Rumble. Do that. What else? It works with OBS, with Streamlabs desktop, or Streamlabs, what they call slobs, Streamlabs OBS. It works with Meld Studio or Polypop, and lots of commands. I mean, it's got so much that. So I really like StreamerBot. I highly recommend it. There's lots of videos on YouTube about how to make it work. And one of the first add-ins that you can add is called VR Flads. And it's got all that stuff. It's got the lurk where it brings the avatar in, like it's peeking, and then it fades it back out, so it's lurking. And you can make all kinds of other alerts in there. So anyway, tell them I sent you. No, don't. It won't make any difference whatsoever. It's probably best that you don't mention me at all. So anyway, that's how we do it. Gray Fox is with Streamlabs. Okay, yeah, you can use it. You can use it with Streamlabs. Because some of the stuff that Streamlabs OBS does, you have to pay for. Where in the free version of OBS, what's this build? Which build? Oh, we were. So I was joking about how I'd seen a lot of pharmaceutical ads on while we were watching, especially the John Candy documentary today, but also when we were watching, what were we watching? Like The Rookie, and we're trying to catch up on some of these shows that recommended to us. Oh, thanks for being here, Luna Rose. Good. Oh, has there been lag today? Uh-oh. I did notice a few times that I had ground to a stop. I'm going to shout out our friend Luna Rose Dragon before she takes off. Make sure and give our friend Luna Rose a follow. She is working to... Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. You're not trying to curse me with it, and with the backhanded good luck. No, I know. I appreciate you. You have a great night. Hug those little ones for us, and we'll see you again soon. Tonight, that's what I was trying to determine. Do we want to run 31 or 21? I don't really. I'll come back to this. I'll make this character later, but I want to make a Sky Rizzy Alchemist in celebration of the pharmaceuticals float. that was what I was doing here. So we're gonna exit character generation, and I'll come back and make Sky Rizzy later. So I'm gonna make the first name, the name of the drug. And then I will make the last name what it addresses. So you'll know when you see Sky Rizzy and psoriasis on DDO, that's what it's for. So, and who knows, maybe I'll get some kind of pharmaceutical sponsorship, and they can help me with my other issues. So anyway. Let's face it, there's not much help to be had. So let's say, do you have a 31 trilogy? Love the music. Don't forget. Oh, Voodoo's annual Halloween. Yeah. Okay, you need another N because it starts to look like you have an extra U in there when you type it like that. But yeah. Next Friday, Halloween party on Shadowdale with the High Lords of Malkier. I don't know if anybody else is doing anything. 31 and 32? Okay, good. We're good. We'll run the 31 then. I will run mine. You can run your 32 if you like. It's fine because we're going to run 39. So 39 will work just as well as 31 in that instance. Okay, let's see who else we got going on here. Stu, I got to say, I love the graphic that you made to go with your stream. You were just in here too, weren't you? Thought I saw Stu. Stu is here. Did I see him? Or just imagine it? I gotta say, there've been some. Yeah, because who was in here? Yeah, Stu was here early. He was one of the early birds. So check out. Okay, we're working on a new one. Oh my gosh. I saw the one. Yeah, you have one graphic up there that does have past lives earned. I got to show this off because I think this is darn cool. So here's from Stu's stream earlier, and you can see the graphic that he made here. It has the past lives earned, and of course that's a cool graphic for the Dungeons and Dragons. You know, of course he's offline now. Slacker. No, just kidding. Been doing some great stuff. Look forward to seeing more of it. And let's see here. So easy to remember, except I got it wrong. It's so easy to remember that you can get it wrong too. M. Stew. Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah! Do it. Look. We got him a clip and everything. That's really good that you got that clip going there, Stu. Oh, wait. Someone else did that for you, didn't they? Oh. Yeah. I'll try not to twist my arm with the back padding of who got that clip for you. Anyway, I know we so browbeat our fellow streamers into having something to, clip. So, anyway, I snuck in to his stream. He thought nobody else was watching. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make him a clip before he gets farther on. That is so cool. But yeah, I love that graphic you did. That is slick. And Luna Rose, yeah, I mean you're right. Just having the thing in the title, but and so and that's kind of my philosophy with having that lower thirds thing going on. I can do the announcements. It's not part of chat, so everybody can still see what was in chat. Hopefully you can. Have so many past lives. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be great. So you guys are, so much better than I am when it comes to that stuff. And with the gaming, I love it. I love it. I'm just going to end up being a DDO talk show before it's all over with. I'll have to bring Barry over here. He could be my Ed McMahon. Yes. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. It's displayed now. Oh, is it now? You got it up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's put it on the screen. Shall we? Info chair. Free cam. Oh, not info share. Chat cave. Chat cave has the bigger window. I gotta get this set up where it has the bigger window. So there you go. There's the new graphic and Stu. So yeah, past lives earned. Total of 46. Yeah, heroic breakout, racial, epic, iconic, and Reaper points. 69. Well, it could be cooler. It could be 420. No, I'm just kidding. So 6 away from getting wings, or being eligible for wings. That is very good. Very, very good. I don't have anywhere near that. Nowhere near it. Oh, gosh. That is cool. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for letting, see, just everybody is just, you can't. Doing so much better at this than me, and I'm okay with that. I'm not jealous in any way, shape, or form. I want to just shout it out, share, they got this stuff going. Need a plug-in to make the template, or is just line after line, and it's a bunch? That's a interesting question because I know Hey, keep that crap out of here, Nonor Dragon. Oh my gosh. What, you trying to be a Gen A? You know, what's going on? Gen Alpha? We don't need that stuff. Somebody's having a middle-age crisis, I think, is what it is. Does anybody know any counselors that, you know, can help with that? So, spending too much time doing it. There you go. Yeah, so it's curious, are you plugging that information in manually, or are you getting it from stream info, having it look it up and auto updating? That's the question I have. Chat. Oh, well, I get that. That happens a lot. What's here? Oh, the weather's here? Great. So we'll see how long the weather lets us actually be streaming rather than swimming. We'll see. Make sure that my other stuff is, I think that's really, so, I edit it, but use AI image to build it. Okay. Put my camera over chat. Yeah. So there's lots of people that I'm not so much about hiding like party chat, general stuff, but it does get hidden. I mean, let's be frank, it does get hidden here. I can bring it back to where some of it's visual. Pet Dragon. Sorry, Lunar Rose. Pet Dragon does kind of, you know, obscure some of it. You know, I've got my guild. So this up here is where the combat stuff is. I sure don't mind people seeing the combat log. My guild business is hidden behind the camera. Not ready for the comms. Yeah, I'll do mic first. Okay. I'm going to do a V avatar. Yeah, a visual. Cool. No, you do it the way you want it. I mean, because this needs to be you, you know, and nobody knows you better than you. I mean, that's going to be working on your stream anyway. So that is great. All right, I got to ask you about the avatar, though. I'm loving this. If you still read magazines, you're a 100. That's cool. Maybe a twin. Yes. Yes, the psychic thing between twins or sometimes triplets, but rarely. I mean, triplets are very, very rare. So, yeah. You still read magazines, you're a 100. Cool. Is that what that, I mean, that is what it says, right? Yeah. You are 100. Oh, it's not RA 100. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. That is a great drawing, though. I don't know how accurate it is to how you look, but, or if that's meant to be you, but it is a very nice drawing. I make stickmen look. Oh, was that? Ooh, I wonder, was that a response to? It's very accurate. Well, nice. I was gonna say, is that Sparty?
Sparty_rules.
Thank you for the follow. So I was gonna say that if you read magazines, you are 100. Was that a response to maybe a telemarketing effort? Hi, I'd say I'd like to talk to you about getting you a subscription to, you know, Field and Stream. And the response was, if you read magazines, you're 100. You know, yeah, I ain't 100 yet. So that would be funny. Oh gosh. Okay, we've got ads going to be coming up in about 6.5 minutes, and I haven't done squat for the first hour other than yammer on. People are going to think I was in a dentist office and saw a table full of them. Well, okay, if the highlights had been there, I would have been busy for at least an hour. Thought those are a relic of the past. Maybe, but they can be a fun relic of the past. You know, not everything that was in the past was, you know, useless or boring. I mean, they made that latest Indiana Jones movie about something from the past that nobody really knows what the purpose of it was. So, okay, I got to get my arrows here. We're all digital magazines. Not bad. It's just, oh yeah. No, I get it. I get it. 43. I'm not old. I'm 43. Okay, I didn't make you defensive, Stu. It wasn't. That was. I was just having fun about. I think I made Stu feel very attacked, and I did not mean to. That was not the point at all. I'm not old. I'm 37. Hey, El, welcome in. How are you? Hey, I was just getting my level 31 up on Thrane to do some night revels, and Trilogy may be joining us. What was I forget what step I was in this process, but we're going to have ads in just a moment. I think I just got my ammo loaded. I'm going to jump over there and sell old and welcome folks. Oh, you're not old, brother. Not old. This is old, you know. Okay, cool. Great. Because we're going to run level 39 or 8 for some XP. Yeah, you're not old either. Come on. That's not, yeah. It's not a competition, folks, so please, no wagering. Okay. I used to love that about, what was it, Stupid Pet Tricks on David Letterman's show? Yeah. Remember, it's not a competition, so please, no wagering. There you go, you know it. Yep. You knew it, Sparty rules. That was it. Oh, so there was both of you. Okay, again, not a competition. I don't want to have to owe anybody anything, okay? Okay. Oh, I don't know. How old do you think I am, Trilogy? I might surprise you. I mean, that deal I made with that one, well, I'm not going to say it. Nope, too low. Well, actually, you're actually spot on. I'm about that. Yeah, no, it is 56. Did I tell you I was that old? I think you're 30. By your immaturity, I think you're like 12, you know? How's a 12-year-old get a beard like that? Well, you buy these in the mail, and you just, get the right glue, and then just, anyway. I like 52. Yeah, Nonner Dragon has to say that because, 25. Cool. I mean, that's about twice my IQ. Yes. I have a 2-bit IQ. No, I actually have a 1-bit IQ. Okay, we got ads starting in 2.5 minutes. So I was going to sell this junk. I got some junk here. I'm going to sell it. Get it out of my pockets. Double my sheet. Oh. All right, so Meowdy. Where is my friend? Okay, float. Invite. Oh, you're already in a party. You're already in a party. It's in a party. Oh, I was thinking of Trilogy. Die. Management's not the one. So we're looking for, does it say Meowdy? This is the one thing I love. There it is. I love Roguebird as a UI. Gonna Zerg some Lemordia Saga. Oh, nice. I'm not ready for doing that until my guildies. You do okay, cool, Float. Jump in there. Sorry, I didn't mean click on. I was looking for Okay, I saw what you sent me, and that's not, or saw what you typed in. So we're on Thrane tonight. my home server. Ads start in less than a minute. We are. Oh no, we're gonna run some night revels because I want to get some more XP on this one, and I'm not ready to jump into Lamortia yet because none of my guildies have, and I'm waiting on them. So, thank you though, Float. I appreciate that. Really do. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do L. We'll form up. I'm gonna take a real quick break because I haven't taken care of everything I need to take care of. Legitimate. Okay. Farmed the hell out of it and got most of the boost. Oh, cool. No, I have run some of I've run the first quest a few times. I think I've run maybe the second quest a couple of times. But I've done that on other servers. And yeah, some of the loot looks really good. I haven't done all the looky-loos. Got ads starting here in just a moment. I'm going to take a quick break, go do what I need to do. In about 3 minutes, I will be back, and we'll pick up in Night Revels. Nonner Dragon giving the play-by-play there. How about that? Yeah. Okay, so we're back. Thanks to Paul Schaefer and the boys. Oh, no, that's not at all. Very Letterman theme tonight. I don't know why. It's definitely not the shirt. This is not a shirt you would see on Letterman for sure. Not from him, anyway. But anyway. Lots of anyway today. Okay. What is not working with some of my gear here? Okay. Yep. We are going to jump over to Gatekeeper's Grove. Gatekeeper's Grove. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think the Doobie Brothers could. Why do I have to wear it on Friday? For the parents' meeting? I don't think so. Or you mean for Halloween? Okay. Gotta get keys from the alt. We're going to go to. I don't know why I just didn't jump from the ship over to. Where was I? Oh, I was in Snapping Dragon. That's where. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Parent meeting's Wednesday. That's right. No, it's not like Meet the Parents, folks. It's a church thing we do with our youth formation. And yeah, I get to lead a big chunk of the meeting and for the youth part. So yeah, it's hard to believe this old guy deals with youth. Sorry, I had my zombie face working there. Okay, let's see. I don't need. All right, so where is there? Legitimate. Grammaton. That's you, huh? Legitimate. Invite to party. Keeps me young. I don't feel so young. Now you're seeing ad banners. Just banners, though, not like black out the screen type of ads. So we were having a quick conversation as I was running to take care of some business about whether Honor Dragon was seeing ads because it was telling me that ads were running, and I saw her screen. There was no ads. So, Twitch is lying. You sit on a throne of lies. Okay, and okay, that's not the tune you're running on though, right, El? It was really interesting last night being on in game and watching others do their raid nights. I don't know what's going on. I don't know everything that's going on with Indiana's group. Fun. It sounded like a fun group. Yeah, some of them. I don't know if there's a drinking game going on behind the scenes there, but yeah, it was kind of interesting. Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. All right, so everybody's got keys. I got keys. I got keys. No, I don't care. Yeah, that was a different thing, though. We're not going to talk about that. Got to rearrange some of my buttons on my touch portal. No, thank you, Trilogy, for being in here. So, do you need any particular ingredients, Trilogy? It's not Bruno. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. Just like we don't talk about the JackDrag0n backdoor neutral agent. No, he's not in there. He's busy. He's busy. That's where I was trying to find out where. He had a split stream today with DDO and now WoW. Very cool. I'm not that multifaceted, so I can't do that stuff. So you are paying attention, huh? All of it. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll just work our way and tell you all about CE. Oh, okay. Drinking games are involved. Nice. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll have one of those. We'll have one of those coffee clatch kind of nights where we talk about other guilds and their raids. Yeah. I don't know if we'll put that under the Dungeons and Dragons. We'll jump into the crypt then. I think I got keys. Okay. Everybody got keys? So we can jump straight in the crypt, or do we need to run any key runs? And we'll just start on the right and make our way going around to the left, because I don't remember where I was before. Beam Bob Data Center. I was running these with my I like this one. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I do kind of like this one. I was running these with my hirelings. It was easy as get out, you know. Anybody need freedom of movement? No, you're a bard. You got it. Oh. No, he's Sacred Fist. Oh. Sick. Okay, yep. Render new ravagement. L when you want to jump in, or when you can get in. We'll wait for L. Ooh, then we'll go talk to. I wonder if we can smash stuff up before we talk to what's his name. Does it still count? I love if you shoot the table out from under the. I mean, it doesn't really start to. Or does it? Yeah, you gotta talk to Maxwell first. There she is. Okay. Get any shareable buffs I'll take. Already got Falm, so other than that, I'm good. We ready? Let's talk to him. Let's get this party started. Coming up. Nice. No risk of losing hit points of that going on.
Shapes begin to fall from the ceiling above. Pounding can be heard from down below.
Yeah, it's better when they can't see. If I can get that blinding thing to work, it'll be great. There we go. Oh, mummy rot. Yeah, it's better than poppy rot. Yeah, let's do this and remove a disease. Wow, they already jumped down. Oh, I clicked on that, the wrong one. Alright, so he's marked. I mocked him for you. Just like in, what was that one, Wanted Dead or Alive with Rutger Hauer? You ever seen that movie? I marked him for you. Anybody remember how the guy was marked? There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh, gotta get my voices. There's 28 almonds. That's it. So I guess this is not the big almond run. Big almond doesn't want you to have almonds. Yeah. Oh, that's how they're keeping you down. Big almond. Big almond. Okay. 199,000 XP. Nice. See, I've already run that one, so that's what I'm talking about, though. Kobold's newest ringleader. More almonds. More almonds. It's your birthday. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with that. And Troy's trying to pull a Waisakai here with the 12-hour stream. Can he do it, folks? Make sure and tell Troy Tavern Tales happy birthday today before you get away, folks. I know he'd love it. He deserves it. He does a lot for the community, especially with the trivia thing. Now he's doing the Noob Academy. I don't know I can't remember what it's called. But it's a new one that he's doing on Sunday in addition to streaming the rest of the week. Player Academy. All right.
An overwhelming stench assails you as you begin to explore the hideout.
That one doesn't close. Doesn't matter about breakables in here, so unless you're looking for a card of curse cleansing, which could happen, you know, there could be a card of curse cleansing drops in any one of these barrels or crates. You don't know. It's happening in the weirdest of places now, folks. People are... I shrined in one of those bathroom things. I got a card of curse cleansing. No, that hasn't happened. But, you know, if it did, it wouldn't be one of us. It would be somebody else.
Has been slain.
Slain in the membrane on Thrane. Nice. There's nothing in here but things to break, but so anyway, we don't need it, but it's there in case you do.
The door is Loctite and can only be opened when the room.
Oh, it's got Loctite on the door?
Look for two mechanisms that will unlock the door when activated.
Watch out behind you, Al. This is where I wish I had the one, like, AoE shot from Inquisitive. I might change things up to get Horizon Walker thought about it, but get the switch. I'll get the switch.
The rune begins to glow.
Glow.
It looks very similar to a rune found on the locked door in the central corridor.
They'll be coming around the box stack when they come. Right. I get all ghostly sometimes. I got the lever. So it's all about the drinking games. Well, you know, we could do that. Of course, I won't be drinking anything but green tea, so I don't know if it'll have the same effect. Wow, at the end of the night, he was way more sober than he was when he started. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Not nearly salacious enough for, you know, ratings on. Okay. I do wish there were some traps you could actually get in here. That, and, you know, even though I've got Artie on here, you can't use a rune arm with a longbow, so. The day that I get to use a rune arm on a Paladin Artificer Blade Forge build, I will be happy. Use it with a great sword. I think I would really like that as a melee build.
The door shatters as several creatures shamble towards you. Malkirik the Lich bids his creations to attack.
Wow, I hit them with that and it did not do anything. There we go. And he's down. 46 almonds.
A feeling of calm settles throughout the
And 148k, almost 149. Nice. And yeah, I did have my voice on, so good. All right. Nice. I've got to make one of my advancement tabs on here so it keeps track of all the XP and stuff I get. I do like it when I do that. The snitch and the lich. Snitch and lich. Yeah. Okay, yep. Get my jump on. I got vines in my hair.
The distant sounds of panicked voices and scattered fighting echo from the walls. The moonlight reveals a path amongst the rooftops. The sound of fleeing townsfolk rises from below. There must be a way to get down.
Or a
into the
valve or
courtyard.
something. Oh, we gotta go through there, right? That's it. Mummy Lord. Mommy Lord, Mommy Lord, Mommy Lord.
The mummy collapses into a pile of scattered bandages and fetid dust.
Ooh, fetid dust. Know what you used to clean up a fetid duster? See, that's working out pretty well. I can get them blinded, and then Trilogy jumps in and beats the living tar out of them.
The door opens. In the distance, you can see a lever, which seems to control the next gate.
As long as I don't run around as much, they stay kind of centered on him. Can't get nothing out of the mailbox. What kind of fun is that?
The gate opens, revealing a courtyard and a ladder. Dark creatures begin to appear.
I don't see Aladdin. Where's Aladdin supposed to be? That's some kind of sick tease, you know. Tell me Robin Williams is going to be in here.
Slides into place,
Oh, a
allowing
ladder.
access to the rooftops above.
Okay.
The zombie in the courtyard looks strangely familiar.
Is there something this way?
Undead corpse of Roderick
Oh, just
Neville
that.
shifts to look towards you and groans.
Just breakables. Oh, this is where you get the card of curse cleansing. Oh, I'm just kidding. There's not a card of curse cleansing.
Roderick
They're gonna be
Neville's
mad at me like,
undead
what? You got a card
form
of...
slumps to the ground.
Avenge me.
Avenge.
The shield surrounding the lich fades, and he closes to attack.
This is where he beats a living snot out of him. Which, I'm telling you, beating the snot out of a lich. 163. 163.7.
That surrounded the lich faded.
Nice. Ooh. Not really do anything, but okay. Cool. Cool. 219 with that one. Woo! I don't think that I have... Yeah, I do have a greater tome of epic learning. Now, does that count into legendary or not? I wonder. Okay, what do I got? I got room here. I got some room here. Oh, I got 8 slots. This is going to be close. Grave work on 8 slots. Let's see if we can do it. To be fair, I have a pot going to. Yeah, I should have one. And I usually do for this, especially since I'm trying to get to, you know, to end. Neutral! Look at the raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome in everybody to the Jack Dragon Cave, where we stream 3 times a week. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Saturday. What a day. From 9:30 to 11:30 Central U.S. time in the PM. And we do that on 6 channels, well, when they're all working. Right now, I think we're only on 5 because Moonsea is not playing nice. But we're on Kick, Trovo, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Usually I get those in alphabetical order, but today it's, yeah. Things are glitchy today. Click, 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 glitchy. And so I may not be batting on all cylinders. But welcome in. Appreciate you. Yep, definitely find a comfy place in the cave and make yourself at home. Okay. While you're waiting, I'm going to see if there's anything I can dump. And I don't know why. I keep saying I'm going to go look at that, and I never do. And I need to. Oh, now my camera's flaking out. All right, we'll go to this camera while that one's flaking out. Is it back? It looks like it might be back. Okay. I'm having all kinds of fun stuff go on here. I got no reason, no excuse for it. Yeah, a 50% pot be so nice to have. I do wish they'd put a banker in, you know, I mean, I know if they did, it would just be crazy busy inside the Night Revels annex, if you will. Basement. Okay. Got a pot. Oh, you're going to go get a pot now? Okay. So how do you like Sacred Fist there, Trilogy? An
unnatural darkness has descended upon this valley, and a restless wind groans through the trees.
I'm sorry, that's me. I had Mexican food.
Stands beside the road, scanning the landscape.
I had curry for dinner. No, I didn't. I have had curry, but not for dinner today. Fun? Cool. There we go. I love the flip. I love the back flip. Okay. Buffer up. Does anybody need freedom of movement or jump or anything? I know y'all are. We got everything. What do you get for the party mate that has everything? Massacre. What about? Okay.
A necromancer has made his home somewhere in these desolate woods. You'll need to find him before you can face the Minotaur chieftain.
I think I remember this from the last time we ran it. Thought I blinded him. He might be blind for life. So dark over here. All right, now I go. There's not a quick way over there, right? I mean, I don't think you can do the angelic step thing all the way across that. Is it possible? Not for me.
You found found the necromancer, but the spellcaster is under attack by a group of scarecrows.
I don't think he's under attack anymore. Grimsby Ragban. Oh, did we miss one? No? Okay. Speaking of which,
Grimsby the necromancer hands you an enchanted talisman. Now to find a way into the seemingly abandoned village.
how did I fall down here? You know, I got jump, right? Making sure the server knows. I got jump, bro. You know, I like cast that on me, yeah. And we gotta jump down here and get to the pumpkin patch. Hey, look, it's a scarecrow on a stick. Say, for somebody that's blind, you're doing an awful good job of hitting people. Alright, where is... Oink, oink, oink. Okay, see now... Prepared ballista.
A gnarled mass of pumpkins and vines rises from the
Pumpkins and vines. Uh-oh. What's going on? No. Okay.
The Supreme Pumpkin and his minions sink into the swampy pumpkin patch.
They don't seem like they're sinking. Okay, chest over here, right? A chest.
We may see the glint of gold.
Now we go up to the ballista, which is where? The top of this one, right? Jump on.
You found the chieftain's final resting place. You remove the necromancer's talisman from your pack and hold it out toward the gate. Before you know it, a portal appears. The Matador chieftain glares down at you as he steps through the portal. How brave of you coming to face me. But when I kill you, you'll regret making the trip. the
And
chieftain's bones
no
back
vision
alive.
whatsoever on this.
This time, you vanquished him once and for all. Or so you
So,
hope.
okay. Chest over here. Yep. Can barely see anything. What is up with that? Think I had been in a drinking game with this vision looks. There we go.
Another of those troublesome little devices.
Ow! Didn't even fire me in the right direction. Oh, I gotta go up on the bridge. Really? Yeah, I should have taken the bridge. I took the unabridged route. Sorry. Sorry. I got nothing else. Okay. And coming in hot, is she? Yep. Just because, you know, I know you're going to be saying, I wish that guy had tried that stuff on me. There we go. Now they're just the ones coming up the hill. Okay, now we're good. Now we talk to Doris. 193 for and a 69 apples. Nice. Look, I got room for it all too. Ooh, all right. Oh, we could have got 5 more Minotaur skeletons. Oh well. 259,000. Sweet. All right, I gotta go empty. I gotta empty out. I'm all full up. Full of what is the question? Oh, Troy's showing pictures of kittens on stream. All right, let's go to here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Where did I put myself? Oh, Alcorn's Forest. Good. That is about as useless a place to go as... I thought that was my teleport. Oh, great. What is your question? Well, my quest is... kitty pile. Oh, yeah. I don't need any cats, I guarantee you. Okay. How am I going to get back to there fast? I guess I have to wait 20 seconds is what I need to do. Because there's nothing in here other than an exit back to the cogs. Or, that's the cogs. You're going to get a new cat? Okay. What kind of cat would you like to get? Are you looking to get? There you go, cliff top. There we go. I forgot about that guy. Through with that guy. Get back to the ship here. So way, way back when I was in college, female 1 or 2 getting short hair or anything. See, I have to go with the long hairs. And there's one breed in particular, the Burmese long hair, that I want if I was going to have a cat, which a lot of times I have issues with cats. for allergies. But I have nothing against cats. Some cats are very, very nice. I've had some bad experiences with some really mean cats, but or cats that were made to be mean, I should say. Then there was one cat that was just mean all on its own. So I think cats that are raised around dogs are the best. But cats around other cats, sometimes you tend to get a mean one in the bunch. So anyway, my psychology professor was talking about breeding, how animals can be bred for for different qualities, and temperament was one of them. He brought in a Siamese, and of course in a 300-person lecture hall, this cat was you'd have thought it had been walking on tacks, because it was just really, really on edge. So the next week he brought in his, which was a long-haired Burmese, and that cat was the epitome of coolness in all these people. And I thought, this is the kind of cat I would love to have. And he talked about how they were bred for their temperament. So, the last cat was 18. She was a lovely Maine Coon cat, very dog-like in demeanor. Yeah. I have heard that, but I've never seen one. So anyway, that's my experience with, or my little bit of experience with cats. I wouldn't mind a cat. Do I have keys somewhere else? I guess not. I may have to go farm one. Or some. I have 4. So Burmese are cool cat. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this cat, I mean, it meandered through all the people, just kind of checking everybody out. Soul Kib Jocks! Welcome in, my friend. How are you tonight? What you been up to? How is Saturday for you? Saturday. SAT. No, that's what I was. Yeah. Is that how that songs go? That's not how it is. Anyway. Mississippi. Wow. Not like in 1819 we took a little trip on Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Not that kind of trip down the Mississippi, I hope. Yeah. Spoke at a tech conference in lobster costume. Nice. In Jackson. Okay, well, they like a lot of things different in Jackson. So that's cool. Okay. Wow, which tech conference? What's going on in Jackson? I lived. Magnolia Conference. I'm not familiar with that one. Is it a particular branch of tech? Is coding or? I used to use Spikesworks, and went to Spice World or in Austin for their 10th anniversary. I loved it. Coding. Okay. All sorts of different. Okay. Wow. Okay. So it hasn't been around that long, but yeah, 2018. I mean, that's a lifetime in tech. See, when did I go to Spiceworks? And to Spice World? Yeah, Spice World had a Spice Girls. Yeah, they had that once, didn't they? It was like early on, wasn't it? No, that was a different thing. Yeah, no. But yeah, I did like no comment. All right, I got to get this sold so I can get back. Add junk. Sell. I'm not going to use, because I'm not going to use that. We'll go put some potions in the bank. Clear out some junk here. How many spaces I got now? 13. All right, I need to get rid of you into consumables, you into consumables, you into consumables. Yeah, I'm hanging on to you there. Yeah, okay. Put you back. Oh, I can't put you back on until I get you in there. Now I got all the right gear on. So my friends, we're going to kind of give away D&D Lego set. Oh, you got it. What kind of Lego set was it? See, for Magnolia, coding. Was it a Halloween themed one? Was it the Halloween barn or so rigged? You're not supposed to say that when you win it. Oh, Castle and Dragon set. Oh my gosh. That's a big set, isn't it? Oh, that's hilarious and great. I'm happy for you. Okay, back in the crypt. I got 4 more keys. It's a massive. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that one. Really love Legos. Used to be I didn't even get an XP pot out while I was out. So smashing pumpkins.
The darkness of Maybar has transformed this place into a corrupt shadow of what.
Yeah, if you thought the Samsonite gorilla wanted to tear up your luggage, wait till you have somebody in TSA wanting to go through that thing, pull every part out of it. I don't think this is safe for the plane. I don't think this is safe for the plane. We're going to have to confiscate this. Yeah. That was thunder. Wow. Okay, when you hear Team Gustavo. Now. Let's not say anything that's going to get me banned. Okay. The opinions expressed in the JackDrag0n cave are not necessarily those of the streamer or yeah. Oh yeah, we're in this really aggressive sell, I should say. And I didn't know if I was actually going to be streaming because as Donner Dragon and I were trying to do our weather manipulation stuff, and we don't have like the planes or anything fancy for it. It was looking to be here right around streaming time and threatened to shut down. Oh, really? Look at this. I shot that one pumpkin back there. The jacinth is underneath the sacks. Come on, SSG, fix the coding here. This is yeah, especially when the planes come over and they paint those pretty stripes in the sky. It's I know some people think that's conspiracy theory. However, there is a lot of correlation that infers a causation in this in these instances. And we even have, yeah, you get that tinfoil, brother. You should have had it on from the get-go. Before you plug into this stream, you need to have your tinfoil hat on. Okay, it's for your safety and mine. Just do not do the saran wrap face covering. That's not safe. Okay, I do not advocate a saran wrap face covering, or even the fresh seal, because
A door opens nearby.
Yeah, there's lots of thunder going on right now. And to be true to science, thunder doesn't always just happen when it's raining. That was one thing they kind of got wrong. I got the key. I got the key.
You unlock the door.
So I was doing this with on my level 34, which getting, yeah, Thunderstruck. Yeah. Yeah, no, for me, Thunderstruck is Tavern Tales. Troy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Everybody join in. Happy birthday, Troy from Tavern Tales. Happy birthday to you.
It's your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Don't want to hear no more. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Troy. Happy birthday, man. I hope it was at least half of everything you did with me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't hang out more in your stream today, but it was great from what I was able to be there for. Yep, I agree with that entirely. DDO folk are the best. I am always humbled to be a part of this community. Yep. Yep. Troy does keep getting better with age. Hey, thank you for that, Bargonaut. I appreciate that. In case you're new to the Jack Dragon Cave, we stream 3 nights a week. You rest well, my friend. I know we'll see more of you tomorrow, right? For the Academy. Mona Lisa
Thanks for the
Tisa.
follow, Treasure Saint.
Treasure Saint, welcome in too. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that so much.
Mona Lisa teaser just
Mona
followed.
Lisa, no show tomorrow? Okay. All right. Well, you'll be missed, but yep, I totally understand. Yeah, we had a lot of network changes back stuff, so yep. Thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate you very much, and you rest well as much as you can, and hopefully tomorrow isn't a knockdown drag out work day for, I know how those weekends can be though. Chain a flint knife. Tavern Tales. Okay. Thanks so much. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate you, period. Everything you do for the community. Love you, brother. Good night. Proof, once again, my friend, some of the biggest hearts in the United States are right there in Arkansas. Right there. Our good friend Troy from Tavern Tales. Check out, I just got an email about the Pulaski County animal shelter calendar. I'm going to order me one. Something very near and dear. You probably, I saw the kittens. I'm sure there was something about, okay, yeah, you know, I said some. I didn't say, you know. But yes, he was from Hope, Arkansas. I don't know that he's the only president from Arkansas either, though, is he? I thought there was one other that might have been from Arkansas. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, what's going on with my, it's like it's not connecting the way that I'm aiming with what I can shoot. So, yep. But yeah, Troy does some wonderful stuff volunteering for the county animal shelter there, and it's a no-kill shelter from what I believe. And Tinkerbell is in the calendar again this year, I think. I'm gonna get me a calendar and have that to look at. I will see. I don't have. sent an email, so I don't have quick access to it right now. But I tell you what, one of these my next stream Tuesday, I will put a link to it in case anybody's interested. I'm going to try and get a notes thing set up on my Twitter page. And I will start putting it out on the Facebook and X social media as well. Some of the things that are going on in the DDO community and, you know, things that hopefully people might be interested in supporting. Okay, there we go. What do I have going on with that? All right, get rid of whatever was... All right, so we got to find, what's his name? He's hiding, right? We got to get him 2 more times. He's not there. Okay. He's got to be out here somewhere. A lot of times, and he's in this other hall at least once or twice. Oh, they got him once. Okay, so now he's probably back in the... He's either over there... We got ads coming up in 3 minutes. How about that? He's right here. Got him. We got 48 more pumpkins to...
You spot shapes up ahead. Evil creatures that have been called forth by the endless night.
You're not going to hit me, sneak it. Yeah, okay. All right, way to Constanza it there, Tavern Tales. Going out on a high note. Tavern Tales, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be here all week, except for tomorrow. Yep. I better make sure I got... Oh, yeah. All right, we got them. Now we just got to get some more pumpkins before we can call this one over. Oh. Man, my jumping is crap. There we go. 72 apples. Woohoo! 72 black apples. I'll go get the lever or the lever. Oh, you already got it. I hear it. I heard it cranking. So now we get to go back to the beginning. I'm going to cast the D door over here. We'll come over here and grab this, the last pumpkin, the hidden pumpkin. It was hidden. We thought it was out in the open, but it was hidden. Boom! There we go. No XP for that, but we do get this chest. Tell them what they've got. This lovely chest, Johnny. All right. Not much in the chest, but hey, it's more than what I came in with. We've got an ad break starting here in about 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so make sure play those ads because I don't want them lying to us about the ads playing. There we go. Nice. Okay, what else do I got here? So I was matching pumpkins. How many more keys I got? I got 3 keys. We'll do Hayward next. I got space. Ads did not lie this time. Okay, well, good. There's nothing I hate. It's false advertising about advertising. Oh. So Sacred Fist and just plain old monk. And an ASMR. Okay, here we go. Level 39 and enter. That's only for me. Ooh, big thunder. Big thunder. Making sure everybody has, yeah, okay.
There have been rumors of strange things
Those
stirring
are
within the
rumors,
abandoned
and we don't
hayride
talk about
foundry.
them. We will
It
not
all seems
substantiate
quiet
any of
here
those.
now.
Well, we're not ones to go around and spread rumors. Why really, we're just not the gossiping kind. No, you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you better be sure and listen close the first time. I used to love that show as a kid. Hee-haw. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? See, I knew I would have made it in big in entertainment if I'd ever been on Hee-haw. Or a comedian, have a brick wall behind me. Or be a country music artist and have a privacy wooden fence behind me that kicks me in the, slaps me in the butt. I tell you.
Feel the bite of my teeth.
Yeah, bite my teeth. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay. I gotta get me some kind of speed item though. I don't think I have any kind of speed to put on here. Okay, first thing I gotta do is hit this. See, before I had been blinding all these things with that first hit like that. Now this doesn't seem to be landing the blinding part very much. I got jump, I just don't have feather fall and speed. Okay, you see that landed the blind on most of them. Had a couple that saved. Good, it knocked him down at least. It may not have blinded him. Man, that was some kind of implosion thing, wasn't it? Nice. Woo! I don't know if you can hear that, folks. But that was like outside my window, and it's still rolling. Wow. Welcome back from the ads. Thanks for hanging in. I know it's been didn't welcome everybody back, but appreciate you hanging through the ads. Again, if you're new to the Jack Dragon Cave, we stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night from 9:30 to 11 p.m. Central U.S. time on creaking furniture to me. Yeah, it was outside lightning. It was we're in the middle of some kind of cell. And no, it's not prison. You might think that from, you know, the way I look, but okay, come on, click on the ward. There we go. But yeah. That's what she said. Oh, wait, oh, that's not. Anyway.
A dusty puzzle wheel sits here, dormant and unsolved.
But where was I? We stream 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 9:30, 11:30 p.m. Central U.S. time on 6 usually, but tonight just 5 different platforms because even though we're streaming on Kick and Trovo, Twitch, and Rumble, and YouTube, Moonbeam, our 6th stream, it started flaking out on me this last week, and for some reason Caster Labs is not able to get our stream over there. And we do this, why? Because I'm a dingo. No, because I don't know, I have self-esteem issues. No. The real reason is to bring attention to DDO, this game I really, really like. What some would say love. I love this game. And I want to get more people excited and involved in it. So that's why I do it. And I do this all on recycled computing equipment. So the only thing that's new in my setup are my keyboards, which I've always wanted gaming keyboards. So I've got a couple good, what I think are good, Red Dragon, a gaming keyboard, a regular keyboard, and I've got my Elecom trackball mouse, and I use pedals at my feet to help me do strafing stuff. And that's the only like new part of my cameras. I'm using old recycled smartphones. Oh, well, thank you. You know, like it's now when I say older, I mean it's still like it's a workstation grade computer. So even though the graphics card is really made for like CAD stuff, kind of graphics and stuff, I mean, it's not a totally impotent video card. It just doesn't have some of the fancier high-end features that your modern video cards would have, RTX tracing and that, you know, ray tracing and that kind of stuff. So it takes a little bit of work sometimes to tune everything to do the stuff that we kind of expect out of newer. It's an NVIDIA graphics card, but it is not anything like a 4070 or whatever. True enough. This is not one of those. Well, it may have way back in the late 90s when when it was new, yeah. But no, it's decent. It's still decent, and with the right drivers, you know, use reference drivers, you can still make some things happen. What I'm working on right now, and you know, when we do get contributions to the stream, they go to one of them, I was actually on one that was that old. Oh, more thunder! Woohoo! It's a smorgasbord for the ears here. You get DDO sounds and you get the violence of nature from outside. So we are in the midst of a thunderstorm, a good one. And sometimes we lose not just power, but yeah, internet and get me a ancient text. So as long as we're up and we're good, we're gonna keep streaming. We're gonna power through it. We do what we can, because you can only do what you can. I mean, yeah, that makes more sense. Ooh, I shot through the wall. We'll be in the red now. Nice. So this will be the test, folks. It's going to be like Deadliest Catch, except streaming. Deadliest streams. Yeah, I was on the tiller, and when the rain, the clouds came through, and the thunder and the lightning started striking all around us. I don't know why I went to that accent, but anyway. We got a storm coming around us. Usually the lake will buffer, you know, being this close to the lake, there are kind of buffers to the cells, but buy that for $1. Yeah. It's a one episode wonder though, Stu. So you know, it's, I don't know if anybody else would give $1 for it. But RoboCop is a great film. Yeah, you know, it's oh, you're talking about the recycled equipment aspect? That's what RoboCop is. He's like the, you know, the ultimate recycle. You know, it's like, you know, if we oh, sure, hit those. Somebody got to the switch already. There we go. Man, why am I moving so slow? I mean, other than, I mean, physically, you know, mentally, I think everybody knows. Looking for that card of cleansing drop, you know. Everybody else is getting them out of these heroic things, so. Any chest, yeah. Any chest other than the ones that I open, yeah.
A spectral form materializes nearby.
So for me, it's any other chest.
Runs down your spine as it approaches.
Anybody else's chest, yeah, something like that. And what do we got? 142.6. No pot. Just, I didn't even have my voice on that time. Nice. 2. You have 2 cards of curse cleansing? Nice. I have 1. I was one of the early ones to pull and haven't grabbed one since. And I was actually thinking about giving it to Troy for his birthday today. I don't know when I'd use it. I frankly don't know when I'd use it. We just did Hayward. You've never had one drop yet? I don't feel so bad, but I feel bad for you. 11 slots left. Okay. Same. Ugh. Get a drink here. Out of a junk loot chest. Oh my gosh. How long ago was that, Mona? Eight months ago. Okay. See, I was trying to figure out when did they start dropping out of, I mean, or was it, they said it always been that way. cursed anything yet. Yeah. I think the only time I've cursed anything is on Lamania. Just to make sure I understood how it works for when I actually do get some cards. And something I would want to hang on to for endgame. That's all the cursing I've done. I mean, card-wise cursing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's now I think we're just into the rain phase of the thunderstorm. Hopefully the most turbulent aspect has passed. So I need to post the specs on what I have just so everybody can see what it is, what I'm running. But yeah, it's an old HP workstation. It's actually quite new to me compared to what I was running, which was a CAD workstation that I built at my previous company. I cursed mine more. Hand wraps with Bard song. Nice. Yeah.
Tales have been told of strange disturbances inside Lord's March Palace. You enter the darkened building to investigate.
Oh, check out the library. Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Oh, I'm still learning stuff, Stu. Believe me, I am all the time. There's a couple of channels, or I say a couple, there's a few channels that I watch with regularity to make sure I'm, seeing if there's any new add-ins for OBS, if there's things for StreamerBot or any other kind of apps that I could be using. Content Delta, I think, is very informative. Nutty is, I think it's Nutty LMAO. He does some stuff with StreamerBot. He's got a great setup too. I think there's. Oh, okay, cool. Now I really like StreamerBot. Like I said, very versatile. And when it's on your computer, I think, the control aspect, as well as I gotta get up here and stay up here. No, quit moving, you dingo. The control aspect goes. I'm not. Sorry, folks. What was I saying about StreamerBot? Oh, things process faster. Now, when it has to go out to the web and get the 2 screens, oh yeah. I mean, you've seen mine, Stu, right? 5. Okay, there are 5 monitors associated with this PC, and I want to shift it so that I have a second PC that does the streaming. So these 4, is that right? Yes, these 4 monitors are controlled from one graphics card. This one actually is from a second graphics card that is older than dirt. I'm surprised it actually just has a display port, single display port out on it. And so anyway, I'm sorry, not that one, this one lets you see better. Yeah, so like I said, these 4 are controlled by one monitor. Hey kiddo, welcome in. And then this one up here is a separate independent video card. And sometimes what I will do when I need to see something, well, I won't do that. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. When I need to see something in detail, I will take this one and project it up to this monitor. I don't know if you can see that, but now I can have a full screen version basically of what you see of the stream. So that happens every once in a while. That second video card being split out separately kind of allows that. And then, but I also have a task manager running up here so I can see what's really taxing my computer. And I don't know if you can see it, but it stays no less than 65% on the CPU. The GPU is not really taxed. Yes, you actually could, Stu. I mean, yeah, as a secondary, yeah. But yeah, I would use, okay, you're saying as a primary display setup. Yeah, it would, as a streaming, actually as a secondary display setup. And so you still want whatever GPU has the most RAM, the most processing power to be your main, your primary, and then put that out as a secondary. 3080, 12 gig is my only card. Okay. But yeah, you could run a secondary 1080p card and do that. All right, let's get back to, okay. Now I gotta catch up. Thank you, L and Trilogy, for allowing me to sidebar. 1080 GTX 8 big, yeah. I think that would be actually, I think that's a much better card than what I'm using as a secondary. Oh yeah. But a lot of the stuff, you know, the horsepower that's required to run a lot of the graphic stuff is, I have taxed my computer to the point of losing the streak. So that's why, so used to, I tried to stream everything directly from my computer. 1,000 watt PSU. You'd be surprised on some of those. You know, there's ways to check what your, uh-oh. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Yep. Come on. Run, run, run. Run, run, Rudolph. You jump down. For the love of pot, let me down. That's what I don't like about this. Sometimes it lies to you and says, hey, you can't run away from these guys. Yes, you calculate. Yep. So that's what I would recommend. Make, you know, check. You may not need to upgrade your PSU, but yeah, check on the wattage of your graphics card first, because more PSU is more heat. That's the other thing. So you got to make sure that gets out of your box. And yeah, generally, oh well, you know, your PSU fan is going to take care of your PSU heat. But if you don't need to introduce it to the case in the first place, then you don't have to evacuate it. Plus, and if you're using a UPS along with it, then, oh yeah, then you're probably fine. Where are we going, folks? Cooling. Okay, for you, maybe. Sorry, I'm down here running around with these zombies. I'll have to try and get up there and get into the chest there in a minute. There we go. Yeah. So are those RGB fans too? There's the urn. Where's the chest? I'll come over here and get a chest. Thought it was up here, right? Oh no, chest is only on the other side. Beast of a case on office wheels. So when you turn on your computer and it's on those wheels, does it start to move like it's going to take off? Just red lights, not RGB. Okay. So it looks like jet assist coming off. There we go. Thank y'all. A chest.
We may see the glint of gold.
I remember which thruster. I've been trying to look around my house. I'll dig it out in a minute when we're done with this. Talk to him. There we go. But I used to play games like Descent and some other Microsoft Flight Simulator and stuff like that. So I had a Thrustmaster joystick and throttle controller, but I didn't have pedals back then. And now that I have pedals, I'd like to find that rig and set it up and start doing some flying again, especially since I've got, I've got my front window, I've got side windows, and I've got my control panel down here for dash. I could actually do some nice flight sim, right? And I cannot for the life of me find my Thrustmaster thrust controller. Now these are old. They're so old that they plug in via a parallel port. But I'd still like to find it. I have the USB adapters for them. It would be so fun to have that stuff back and working again. I know I could probably get something newer and more hip, but those are when I had them, they were in such good shape. I was like, I do not want to get rid of these. I do not want to trade them in for anything. And I have the joystick. I don't have the throttle control. But again, now that I have foot pedals, I can do my yaw controls with it, and that would be great. With the right setup, you can actually do some of your, oh, I don't want to jump off here. Oh, Thrustmaster, yeah, it does. It is, yeah. But it was right out of, I think they were born out right around the Top Gun craze, and yeah, it was part of the gear to have at one point. So I really liked it. So, like I said, I've in 30 years of IT, in nearly 50 years of dealing with computers, growing up, I remember doing my first little bit of basic programming on a Timex Sinclair 1000, whose storage medium was a cassette tape recorder. Not even a cool, the old kind of desk tape recorder, and your screen was a TV. Oh, okay. Good night, kiddo. You did great, by the way. I have accumulated some really, well, I wish I still actually had my old Timex Sinclair, but they're so small you lose them. Yep. I started building them in the 80s, late 80s. True enough. I don't use that one nearly enough. It's buffs. Wisdom to hit and damage. The battle trance, I should say. That battle tramp? No, not tramp. Trance. Nice. 156, 8. And get these two slackers over here that I guess or three. They're having snacks or something. Or hey, everybody cleared out. Wonder what's going on. I don't know. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Let them come over here if they got trouble. You know. I don't... First PC I owned, bought used from a guy. Had a Celeron D433. Oh my gosh, that was, yeah. I used to coach people to never buy a Celeron processor. But yeah, that was actually a different thing though. When you got to the D, yeah. 64 megs of SD, yeah. Okay. Memory size of the prior, yeah. EDO memory, oh my gosh. 7 gig hard drive. 8 megabyte on board video, okay. Nice. Yes. Anything that had anything to do with Celeron, I was like, don't buy it. Go put your money into something else. Yeah, I had 8086 processors starting out, so yeah. And no, the Timex was not a 8086. I can't remember what it was. Okay, we've got one more. Actually, I probably still need to empty. No, I got 8 slots. Do I have a key though? Let's see. Do I have a key? I got 1 key left. AMD Duron overclocker. Yeah. Nice. My first PC was a Trash 80. I remember the TR. I longed for a Trash 80. Or the Texas Instruments one. It's a T44 or TF4. So I can't remember what it was, but you can get them at Radio Shack. And it was very modular in its design too, which was why I wanted it. Because I looked at it and thought, man, I'd be able to upgrade. Oh, I don't need any more keys. I've got plenty of keys on other tunes. Thank you, though. I just don't have them on this one.
The air as you enter the Lord's March Bank after hours.
Okay. But I just used the last one was on this tune, so. Okay. That's all I wanted to make sure of. Okay, so I'm going to jump down here. I swear I have a feather falling. Is it? No, it's this one. That's right. So I can get up here. And then I can get my... So yeah, so many old PCs. I've had a few of them. So what started me in the actual business part was people at work asking me to build PCs for them or coach them through, you know, what to get for a PC. And after doing that for the better part of a year, I launched my own business and was doing that as a sideline while I was working shift work. And then came the thing with networking people's houses as switch technology, hub technology, more like it, became more affordable. So, you know, you'd have one PC connected to the internet, then you would share do internet connection sharing. Remember that technology? And that was a big thing. And then when cable internet came around, oh my gosh, and then wireless, and well, I want to make my house wireless. Okay. Couple things to do. You got to make sure you got some security that goes along with that. I remember living across the street from a VP for compact computers and T1. Oh yeah, I have configured many a T1 or internet access through a T1, I should say. You know, DSL before that. Okay, going up, getting the doll. There's one. All right, now I'm going to go do the upper chest. But yeah, so I lived across the street from a compact. Oh, dadgummit. Oh, down the East Coast. I mean, it was still useful, very useful technology. Okay, it advanced the ability of chunks of people to connect to the internet. NBT? Okay, NBT. Okay, NBTEL. Okay. By Bell, yeah. So many were. So she had a wireless network once I was setting up mine.
Begins to glow as the lever is pulled.
And it was broadcasting in the open. And I could see her PC. I could connect to this network because it was unsecured. Broadcasting in the open. I could actually see her PC, see the drives on her PC, see files on the drive on her PC. So I thought, as a kindness, I will go tell her, hey, you need to secure your network because people could get onto it. And I did this as a kindness. And I got told to basically, you know, mind your own business, you know, get stuffed. And like, okay, look, I'm trying to be nice and keep you from getting in trouble because some of these files that are out in the open are company files. And I'd hate to see you get in trouble. I'd hate to see your company get in trouble. But, you know, at least have your people look at it. Oh, well, they already have. Okay. You have a great day. It's nice talking to you. Pleasure to meet you. And went back across the street and never brought it up again. So anyway, that was my experience with trying to be friendly in the neighborhood with security. Oh, we got ads. Oh, so many vulnerabilities, Stu. So many. And so many people had no idea what a vulnerability meant.
shape lurks in the distance.
Nice, Wake.
Something seems slightly odd about your
Really?
surroundings.
In this one corner, something seems slightly odd. You realize how much of this seems slightly odd? Got the sword. Is there anything in here worth getting? I wouldn't know because I can't open the dadgum thing because I'm a dingo. There we go. I got my Tinker's gloves on now. There we go. No, not that again. Here we go. Oh, ads. Oh, we're through with ads. Okay, I thought we were actually in ads.
Undead creature goes limp, and its bones clatter to the ground. The creature fades into nothingness when the last blow lands.
All right, so we're missing one doll. One creepy doll. Where's the creepy doll? There it is. Ah, first one I opened. So we got all the dolls. The faster you can get him to time himself out. There we go. Now you can focus on creation.
The foul creature lets out a guttural moan as it crumbles to the floor. You stand victorious.
Nice.
after
142.6.
vanquishing your foe.
Nice. Great. That was a good run. I got 2 dots and what? 4 little bars into on my way to 32. But yeah, network vulnerabilities. I mean, that was a simple one to fix. I mean, back then you only had WEP. You didn't have, WPA security. Definitely didn't have 2-factor. Now we've got so much of that. Okay, do I need more caramels? I need a lot more stuff, I know. I need to run the dragon one, but I'm going to have to wait to do that. I don't have to. I just got to empty. Go to my ship, empty real quick. Come on, get to the ship. On the good ship, Dragonfly. That is what our ship's name is, right? Yep, Dragonfly. I would have preferred Firefly, but hey. Come on. Oi. Sometimes it sticks. Okay. Crunch these because I'm not out of space in my Would that be good for not really. I'd try to see which ones would be good for a collar. Ooh, that's got a slot. 16. I might sell that one. Somebody might be looking for a 16 stat item. That's 16 to charisma. 22 spell sight. So, yeah, warlock or... Even though it only has a colorless augment, it does have 16 to charisma. Curse spewing. I like curse spewing stuff. For paralyzing. You don't see paralyzing as much as you used to, I think. I don't know if it's increased in rarity, but it's rare for sure. The ones I do have, I'm hanging on to with passion. Because I'm not going to let you go. Never gonna let you go. Keep you in my DDO forever. No, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I was muting for cough and I forgot. Is there anything here that's stat 16? Nope. A lot of other attribute 16s. Okay, come on. Go away. It's one of those ones that does not respond to the there we go, 16. Ooh, 167 spooky almonds. See, I have practically no shards. I have one astral shard. So I need to work on getting that part of my account better. See, they want for this charming 6 necklace of 16, 493 shards, 500 shards. Wow. Wow. Yeah. What else we got for a stat item 16? I don't see anything else here. That's page 1. Next page. Con 16. There's 50 for a death block con 16. Yeah. Oh, what else? Mind's Eye. There's an intelligence 9 they want. I don't think there's anything special about that one. Strength 16, 150. That's what they're looking for these boots. Wow. Again, just for strength 16, deception, double shot. Okay. Serene. Yeah. So I might be able to get something for shard wise for that. And I'm going to apologize, but I got to take another break. I will be back very shortly. I'm not leaving. I will be right back. Hello again. Thank you very much for putting up with me through the break and the ads. And let's see. I'm going to have to call it a night, though, because I just clarified what I have for the morning. So we are going to be raiding out to, let's see, who is playing the DDO right now and streaming the DDO. Gotta get my Twitch raid browser up and in place. Come on, Twitch raid browser. And it will tell me those streaming in the same category. You guys stoked for Fae shenanigans? You know, hearing them talk about it, I'd love to be. I don't know that I really am, but you know, it's one of those things like I didn't have a good tune. Oh, Erdrick, thank you.
123 for following.
Thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. Always appreciate new followers. Welcome to the JackDrag0n cave and the madness that is part of the cave. I don't know why I'm on back cam, but so when it comes to the stew, thank you Trilogy so much for joining and running with us. Some massive XP. I hope that was helpful. And look forward to doing it again. Thanks so much, and I appreciate you for more than just running with us. Your support of the channel is so appreciated. So as far as, you know, Fae shenanigans, yeah, I mean, as much as I looked forward to what was the last one, the Illithid Invasion, I didn't have a tune that was really in there. Oh, you got a level. Awesome. Nice. And it was a while before I got to it, but so I didn't get to do I didn't have all the discovery stuff, but I watched it unfold. I thought it was pretty cool. It's, I think with everybody being more concentrated, if it's anything like the Illithid Invasion, Illithid Invasion, it's going to go even faster than that did. So if there is that kind of discovery that it's dependent on, it's going to happen faster than when everybody was spread out across 8 servers. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. How they plan to, I guess time break it will determine, how people receive it. But I'm looking forward to it. I take everything in this game and try and be as optimistic with it as possible. The 64-bit servers, I mean, everybody was hanging so much hope on them just being an instant remedy to, things that were slow in the game, and it took a while. It's taken a while to get to this point, and there's some things. Yeah. So, and nobody, of course, if we're talking, it's just purely population. There are other ways to, on a network level, I thought, to handle the population connectivity. So, but that's me. I don't pretend to be a developer. I don't know that side of it, and they use some very different development tools than. I mean, they're not writing an assembly language, that's for sure. So whatever inherent bloat there is with the code that they use for the game, it has gotten a lot better. The servers are, seem to be functioning much better now. You're exactly right. So, but with each increase in lines of code comes the last 8 or 9. Yes, I agree. And with each increase in the number of lines of code, there's a potential for something to backslide to, and if that sounds negative, I'm sorry, I don't mean it to be, but it's just a truth in the computing world. So, so unless somebody is actually doing a very good job at documenting code and what is where and does what, there's there's that possibility that something's going to go, something's going to revert to a bad state or a poorer state, a less productive state. So hopefully, and I think the only way that it's going to change is, you have to have a whole new code base. And I think the only time that's going to happen is if they get determined to do a GUI upgrade to 4K, because that's going to actually force you to put a lot more load on the individual PC. So that's going to, I think that would sadly alienate a lot of people and a lot of older computers from being able to run DDO. So I really like the fact that we can run this stuff on much less than new computers. So that's part of the reason I like this game, because I can show this off on what some people would consider junk. That PC is junk. I like the PC. So they always cite not having art for scaling UI. I really think art could. Yeah, and they don't. I totally agree with that. The AI art has come a long, long way, but there are a lot of artifacts especially when you have to do 60 frames per second, or people are going to expect a lot more than 60 frames per second especially in 4K. So the ability to render 60 frames per second in 4K is going to require a lot more compute. And it doesn't matter whether the AI art is, or the art is AI generated or not, but you can actually do a lot of fill with AI between, I guess, between frames. So what do they call that? There was a special term where you draw every 100th frame or every 1000th frame, and then let the AI fill between those two, whatever motion is going to take place. So anyway, DLSS and FSR getting better, but yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. I've got an error report for Adobe Reader. I don't want you to do anything, Adobe Reader. Frame generation as well, yeah. Yeah, frame generation is I think the kicker. Where is that going? I don't think I even had that running. I really don't like a lot of the innovations in Adobe. Oh, did it kick me out of my voice? I was in the wrong one. Okay. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to disconnect from it anyway, because I need to cut it out, and we're going to shift it off to, you're going to be on for a while, Stu, because Stu is streaming right now, and see what's going on. Asking me how my icons are smaller is because I play at 2K and scale to 1080p. Yeah. When you do that, yeah, you can definitely downscale. So let's see here. Looks like you are in Lamortia. No, you're in Sharn. I see you now. Cool. We are going to raid out to our friend Stu. And so that's about it. Be on for a bit. Okay, great. Awesome. Good. Discord app attachments. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh. Nice. That is very cool. So this ties to your... Okay, this is just a... We're going to start the raid in just a moment right after we run our credits. And thank you very much for everybody for being here. Thank you for the support. Make sure to, if you know anybody that, okay, got 3 things. Okay, Nimvin is changing his employment status. He's been laid off by his family in the locksmith business. If you can send some support, some love his way, that'd be great. If you, that's all past lives. Okay, did you have to input that manually, or does it go get it from somewhere? I love the layout. I definitely love the layout. I've been trying to figure out how to do that myself, but I'm probably gonna hijack that, to be honest. I had a different thing that was more going this way, but the way that flows, that is, I think, very, very cool. Only thing I would do different is I will alphabetize because our CDO tendencies make us want to alphabetize. So, and CDO, so the letters are all in the right proper order. It is very nice, isn't it? So we've got Tough RPG just lost his mom last week. So please, he was streaming I think today or yesterday. Please get a chance, send some love his way, some thoughts his way. He has a Discord channel, Tough RPG, along with the privateers. There was Top Hat Toe Lab, who's having the struggle with his vision. You'd be thinking about him. Got a procedure coming up that hopes to help, and I pray that it does. I got another friend in the community that's looking for work. He's a programmer and a lot of .NET stuff. If anybody knows anything, especially if it's a remote situation, I think he would appreciate any leads that go with that. I'm on several job boards just basically for that one purpose of looking for roles for friends that are looking. And while a lot of my stuff is based here in Texas, I do pay attention to remote stuff. Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, one click. Okay. So with that being said, remember to greet your crew when you log in, roll those daily and weekly dice when you can. Don't forget to gather for buffs when you end a quest, and turn in those raids and sagas when you get a chance. With that being said, good night from the Jack Dragon Cave. I appreciate all of you for being here tonight, and we're going to be raiding out to M2 after the credits. But good night, good hunting, and God love you. Thanks very much. Oh, and happy birthday to Tavern Tales. I will be singing happy birthday to him every chance I get for this coming week. So. Yeah, wait for this thing to say we actually are in. We're supposed to be raiding. Okay, is it actually raided yet? There we go.